What's up, everybody? It's your boy Corey, aka GQ Same, here in another reaction video. This one's titled Death Battle Lobo from DC Universe Analysis. Like I said, it's leading up to the Death Battle they're going to do between him and Ghost Rider. Already did a video between Ghost Rider's somewhat analysis, like a more origin story part. You want to look at it, just go ahead, click on my profile, you'll see the video. Like I said, I'm just going to do analysis between one character and the other character, right? Just do the whole video because it takes a while to once again during the edit videos. I don't want to keep you guys on hold too long because I do have a work schedule. Anyway, I don't want to bore you. Let's go in, dive on into it, see how he stacks up. I'm excited for the fight next week. Let's get it.
Let's turn the clocks back to a distant era of sin and debauchery.
The 1990s.
Inspired by the financial
For record,
success of
I'm a
Watchmen
90s
and The
baby,
Dark
so
Knight Returns, comic writers started
don't
churning
try
out
to
grim and
talk
gritty
90s still,
superheroes
we're
by the
still,
dozen,
I'm a 90s
like
baby.
Cable, Azrael, and Overkill.
Yeah, they were badass looking at first, but I mean, what's even happening here?
It got so
Yeah, shit,
absurd
dude.
that someone needed to knock these roided out monstrosities down a peg.
The world needed a hero. No, a parody.
Enter the planet Zarnia, once the brightest beacon of peace and happiness in the universe, until its inhabitants were annihilated by a biological catastrophe, leaving only one survivor, the last son of Zarnia, Lobo.
The one that killed all the rest of them. A guy whose name literally translates in Sarnian to "he who devours your entrails and thoroughly enjoys it." What? Awesome! Why wasn't I named that?
Lobo is so unimaginably evil that his birth caused the midwife who delivered him to go insane. The first Zarnian to do so in 10,000
That is
years.
crazy. That's
Some
insane.
even think that Zarnia was so perfect and good, the universe made Lobo to balance things out. Hey, didn't you say the same thing about me when we first met, Wiz?
That I did. Simply put, Lobo was unique and desired to be even more so. Thus, he ensured he was the only Zarnian alive in the universe.
Ha! That's rich. I'm the last Zarnian. I fragged the rest of the planet for my high school science project. Gave myself an A.
Yeah, he's definitely
Oh my
insanely awesome!
Lobo left the desecrated corpse of his former home to become a bounty hunter, probably because it's the only profession that legally allows him to murder.
Don't worry, he'll murder you illegally too.
And then
Lobo
you
doesn't discriminate.
here in
He
real
even
life.
has a special gender-neutral insult and the name of my next motorcycle, Bastich.
My bike! Dragon bastard!
Anyway, Lobo's bagged some pretty crazy bounties across the universe, including Santa Claus, two near-omnipotent
Santa
pork
Claus.
gods, and even things that don't exist, apparently.
And Lobo's Zarnian physiology is just as absurd to match. He possesses godlike strength, speed, and invulnerability, so much so that he can tear through hordes of superheroes like nothing. Should he somehow suffer damage, he also has an impressive healing factor.
He's like if Superman and Deadpool had a baby, which is a lot more terrifying when I say it out loud.
Why would you say that name?
What?
Pretty interesting video. I had no idea. I'm not familiar with Lobo's origin, but it's good to know. So basically, he murdered his own race so he could be the coolest. That's insane. Anyway, this was a pretty short video. This was a pretty much origin analysis. So let's see how stacks up against Ghost Rider in the fight next week. I'm looking forward to that. I had no idea who's going to win. I'm just going to remain neutral. I'm having no favorite in that fight at all. In case you hear a dog, it's my cousin dog background just being loud and nosy. Anyway, make sure you drop a boy, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions for reaction, just let me know. I will react to the video. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. Peace.